What is going on, everybody? Christian Ballard here, Ballard Sports Media. Hope everyone's having a great day. Just kind of bored. I know it's kind of late, or I don't know, define late. It's 10 o'clock Eastern Time. BBD's done streaming. I figured I'd go live for a bit. Maybe talk with you guys. Let's see who we got in here so far. We can maybe talk about some NFL, talk some college football, whatever the heck y'all want to talk about. What's up, Shannon Mitchell? Goose Sports laughing at Florida. What's up, my man Goose? Disappointed the Saints loss. Yeah, I can't say I'm disappointed in that. I'm a Buccaneer fan, but whatever. I'll go ahead and drop the StreamYard link if anyone wants to join in here. We could just talk some sports or hang out. Happy holidays to everyone. Coming up, we are, I guess, 12 days away from Christmas Day. So I'll be in Alabama for Christmas. Plan on it. And, looking forward to it, man. It's my favorite month of the year. You believe 2020 is almost over. Fixing to end here soon. Goodbye, COVID. Goodbye, quarantine. Goodbye, all of it. Hopefully. What's up, Glittergator? Dwayne RTR? Hey, Ballard and chat. What's up, man? How you doing? I'll put the StreamYard link if anyone wants to join in. Hold on one second. Let's see. I apologize for that. Let's see what we got here. Got Rise Up. What's up?
You bet. The name says it for itself. Better enjoy being 8-6 after next week.
Oh my god. We got the Falcons next week.
We're still gonna be. We're ready for a revenge on Brady.
Good grief.
We are ready. So, you wanna make a song bet for this game?
If the Bucks win.
Yeah, you're glitching, man. Yeah, you're glitching. Well, Shannon, you should be. Fix.
What were you saying?
I'm about to join on my computer. Okay, Ballard.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, now I can hear you. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. You want to make a song bet for this game?
A song bet?
Yeah.
Sure. Whatever. What do you got?
I'll get you the details later in the week. I gotta find a song, but we can make ourselves a song bet for this game on Sunday. For the Bucks and the Falcons. My Falcons will win. You will be singing for me.
Fine. I can't wait for this to blow up in your face, though. I mean, seriously, you really, after the year the Falcons have had, firing Dan Quinn, being at the bottom of the division and everything, I mean, you really think y'all are going to get to Tom Brady?
No, you know we will. You know we will.
Please.
You know we will.
No, I'll give you guys credit. Y'all got good talent still. I mean, y'all ain't. They're not terrible, but I mean, I just look, man. You just admit it. The Bucks are better this year. They just are. Are they the best? No. I never said they were the best, but
Well, yes, y'all are better, but the better team doesn't always win the game.
that's fair. Upsets happen all the time.
The better team that season doesn't always win one individual game. Being a
Right.
better team throughout that whole season and being the better team on one day, two completely different things.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the bottom line. So, did you see Jalen beat the Aints?
Heck yeah, man. I'm really happy for Jalen Hurts. I think he's doing really well right now. I hated how it was at the start of the season, not with Wentz starting, but how they were using him, just throwing him in there as a running back or whatever. Now I know he can run. Don't give me this. Oh, he can't throw the ball. He can throw the football. You're seeing it right now, and he threw really well at Alabama. But I mean, it's incredible what we're seeing Jalen Hurts do with this Eagles offense and just his story and how far he's come. It's incredible, man.
Dethroning, according to a lot of Aints fans, the best team in football. I'm not saying that all of them have said that, but I've heard some of the Aints fan base say that they're the best team in football.
Yeah.
And they're not, clearly. Kansas City's an actual football team way better than them. Green Bay's an actual football team way better than them. The Rams might be better than them.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh.
Here's so
Them
I'm looking at something real quick. I'll go ahead and finish real quick and then we'll get to some college football.
and Pittsburgh might actually be on the same level. Talk about Saturday when Georgia's gonna face LSU in the SEC championship rematch.
Wait, who's facing who? What?
Obviously, I was kidding with you, man. Uh,
Oh, I thought you
we're,
were serious
but
right there. I was gonna have to set you straight, sir.
we're
I thought
gonna
I was gonna have to like block you or something for stupidity. I know. I didn't realize you were joking there.
we're actually probably gonna beat Florida by what?
30. I'll put it at 30, man. It with how they were last week, this against LSU, dude. Look, upsets are gonna happen in football, but like that, dude. How do they that field goal? First off, their
Oh,
defense
it
has
did.
gotten worse each week, in my opinion.
Did you see
Like
that
what?
Gus Malzahn has to go back to the bunk bed in his mama's basement now?
Yeah, I saw that. It was coming at some point. Uh, is Auburn even eligible for a bowl right now?
I don't. What's their record?
Hold on. If they got 6 wins, then yes. If not,
Uh,
let's
I don't
see.
know. Has Auburn played all their games?
I think, yeah, we just wrapped up the last week of SEC football.
Well,
They're 6-4.
they might make it to a bowl game. Last week of
Not with
SEC football.
Malzahn.
Last
Not
week
with
of SEC football. Not just do we have Bama that's going to beat Florida by at least 25 points on
Yeah,
Saturday. We have Georgia and Vandy. Who cares about that? Georgia will. Uh, that's probably the easiest one Georgia will have all season. I think
yeah.
LSU faces someone next weekend also.
I'm not sure. They actually, I don't think they do.
I think they do because they after this game they were what 4-5 in 10 game season. I think they have a game next weekend also. And then obviously we got the SEC championship game on Saturday night. Uh, I think we'll win by. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if it's closer than any of us think, but I think we'll probably win by like. I gotta give us. If I were to give a score prediction right now, I'd probably give Bama 45-14, something on that lines. Let's see if there are any SEC games. No, Georgia Vandy plays next Saturday. Let's see what we.
Yeah. Well, the problem I think with Florida was their defense. That's what that Trask. Sure, he had a bad game, but that defense of Florida was nowhere to be found.
Absolutely nowhere to be found, man. You're exactly right. They sucked. They really did.
Yeah, man. So I'm gonna read off real quick. I'm looking at something that has potential playoff scenarios. You ready for this?
Give it to me.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna look at this. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, you're there.
Okay. Here we go. Number 1, both Clemson and Notre Dame qualify. Number 2, this now it could happen, but a lot of crap would have to go down. I don't see this happening, but Coastal Carolina becomes the first non-Power 5 team to make the CFP. C, USC is selected to its first ever CFP. They could win the Pac-12. And D, Big 12 champion is selected to the playoff. Big 12's not getting in. They've had a terrible year. It's awful. Sorry. Yeah. Big 12's out. I don't think Coastal Carolina makes it. So that's out. Clemson and I think A is probably the most likely. Both Clemson and Notre Dame could qualify.
Yeah, I do too. That's the ACC championship game next Saturday, 4 p.m. on ABC. I think Clemson wins. What would you predict for that game? What would you say?
For Clemson Notre Dame?
Yeah.
Probably a similar score. I know people. You think Clemson's going to win? Is that? I don't think Clemson's going to win only because.
Let me tell you something. I don't think it's the question of if they're going to win or not. I think the question is how much they're going to win by. Are they going to win in a nail biter, or are they just going to blow them off 20 points off the field?
Oh no! Clemson can't blow Notre Dame out. That's not going to happen. I think it'll be close.
Yeah,
something like like 34-30 or so. I don't know. I'll do some. I don't know. This week is SEC, ACC. It's basically conference week, so I'll try to definitely do a preview video. Now it's going to be a little bit different because Florida had to lose this weekend. So I mean, it's not as much at stake. I mean, the only way a 2-loss Florida team that wins the SEC gets in is if they blow Bama out. I don't think that's going to happen. Even if they win a close one, is it really enough? Like, does it really matter if they win the SEC in a close game and they're sitting there with 2 losses? I mean, could they still get in for winning?
I don't think so.
What's up, Zach, the Purdue fan? How you doing? Yeah, I'll do a preview video for that, probably premiere it or whatever, but I think honestly, the SEC champions should get in. As long as they don't have like so many losses. 2 isn't so many. I mean, come on. And they're not bad losses. Like A&M still only has the 1 loss to Bama. That's still pretty good for them.
Do you think there's any way possible A&M can get in?
Yeah.
You do.
I don't think it's going to be easy, but if chaos ensues and happens, they could get in. They're sitting there. I think they're sitting there at 5. Here's what happens: if Clemson loses the ACC to Notre Dame, and they got 2 losses, both Notre Dame, Clemson's out. A&M sitting there at 5. You drop Clemson from 4. Now, of course, these rankings can change. I don't think the top 4 change because the top 4 they didn't lose. But if Clemson sneaks down from 4 because they lose to Notre Dame again, A&M sitting there at 5. They still only got the one loss to Alabama, and they've looked great since then. They could sneak up in that 4th spot.
Yeah, I mean,
So there. You also got to think there's other teams like Indiana in the Big Ten still only has the one loss to Ohio State. Now they'll probably lose to Ohio State again, but
now if they were to blow us out in Atlanta on Saturday by 30 points going away, we looked absolutely awful. Like, I'm talking worst performance in the Saban era ever. If they provided that to us, I mean, you kind of
like
have to put
like
them in.
Bama just doesn't show up.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to put them in at this point, right? I mean,
Florida.
yeah.
Look, they might have 2 losses, but they won in dominant fashion, and they still won they win their conference title in dominant fashion over Alabama. I would put them in a heartbeat.
I would too.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
looking SEC champion or not ACC championship game. That's in Charlotte, right?
I think so. Yeah,
So
where the Panther, the you know who play.
Carolina. I'm not even gonna say it.
Yeah,
Let's see what else we have. Vanderbilt at Georgia, 12 p.m. I think Georgia honestly is gonna shut them out. I really do. Texas A&M at Tennessee. Uh, I think A&M probably wins that by. I think A&M wins that by 20 points. Uh,
against
Big
Tennessee.
Big Ten championship game. Northwestern at Ohio State. I think Ohio State.
Oh yeah, can you believe they put Ohio State in? They literally changed it for Ohio State. You know that, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, you know they did.
Because that's their only hope for the playoffs. Not really. You could have put like whoever else against Indiana.
And I,
Seriously. What's up, Neil? How you doing, bud?
yes, I'm looking
They
at
literally bent over backwards. The Big Ten did because of Ohio State. That's pathetic.
the Big 12 title game. Oklahoma at Iowa State. I think
Right.
Oklahoma wins that. Could Where's the Big 12 championship at?
I'm not sure where they play that. Hold on. Let me see. Well, that's Oklahoma and Iowa State, and they play that. Oh, they play that where the Cowboys play at AT&T Stadium.
Oh yeah, Jerry's World.
Right.
Oh yeah, and then obviously the Ben's 8 p.m. Bama, Florida,
Yep.
and I think we win by 25 plus points, man. But then the next day we're gonna be mortal enemies.
Oh yeah.
I
You do know. Not I'm pretty familiar looking at like Bama's future opponents. Florida, even though they're going to lose Trask and all that, Dan Mullen will still be there next year.
Dan Mullins is
And
a bomb.
if they lose this Saturday, they will have revenge on their mind when Alabama goes to Gainesville next year.
Dan Mullins is a bum, dude. He isn't gonna do
You're
it.
a bum, Rocky. Yeah, bum.
He's
You're
a
a bum.
he's a bum.
You're a
You mean
bum.
to tell me that we're gonna? You mean to tell me we're gonna let down to that clown? Come on, Ballard.
He
Who's
dressed up as Darth Vader. Now, I love Star Wars, but for a coach to dress up on Halloween at a press conference,
He's a
come
clown.
on, son.
He's a clown. He dressed up as Darth Vader. How old is that man even? 50 years old?
I don't know.
50-year-old man doing something a 10-year-old would do. Come on now. Yeah. I'm looking at it. I mean, and I'm being honest. I think who does Florida have coming in at quarterback next year?
Florida, I'm not sure.
Well, I guess we'll have to see about that. What else is there? What else do we have? We have 3 SEC games. We have Louisiana at Coastal Carolina. Do you think Coastal Carolina gets in?
No,
You
I
don't?
don't care what. I mean, unless a lot of crap happens, which I don't think's gonna. I don't think there's enough that can happen for it. But
Well, this has been the most craziest year we'll probably ever see. There's one year that it would happen, probably be this year.
Right. Watch
So,
them
yeah.
not be ranked at all next year. You know?
Of course they won't.
No, hold on. We got someone here. Who we got? What's up, Jeff?
Good evening, gentlemen.
How you doing?
Hoping everybody who can hear me in the comment section is all staying safe.
Yep.
Here's my comment. Isn't it amazing that all the smoke everybody blows, all the juggling, all the rolling of the dice, all the this can happen, this can happen, what do we happen here? And it all comes down to chalk, bitch. It's been a month, and we've known that the 4 are going to be Alabama, Clemson, Notre Dame, and Ohio State, and that's who the 4 are going to be.
Right. Just stop talking about it and just accept
it. It all
people.
comes down to chalk. Don't give me all this. Well, if these guys beat them and they win by 12, and what if there's this? Forget it. You know who it's going to be.
Right.
Now, let's just hope nobody comes down to. I don't want to see anybody COVID it out. I don't want to see, let's say, Clemson, who I would love to see Notre Dame kick their teeth in. But I don't want to see Clemson suddenly announce on Thursday that 7 starters have COVID and can't play. That would suck.
Yeah, that's bull.
And let's let everybody go.
You mentioned Ohio State or whatever. Speaking of, I just saw this article. Dan Mullen is speaking about Ohio State's playoff resume. He blasted them.
Well, he's a clown anyways. What else?
He said teams being rewarded for playing less games. Right?
Don't expect any less.
Okay. You know, I'm torn on this, and maybe I'm going to be called a hypocrite. You know, I'm torn on this, and maybe I'm going to be called a hypocrite, but go back to October 1st. Or go back to September 1st. Whenever the Big Ten announced they were going to start playing.
Right.
And everybody said, are we going to put an asterisk by this national champion? What are we going to do? And everybody said, you know what? The rules are the rules. We've all agreed to play by it. And whatever happens, whoever ends up winning it is going to end up winning. And if it's Georgia.
Right. It's like what I say is a game is a game, a win is a win. And ultimately, a champion is still a champion, no matter what. I don't care who you play. If you hold up the gold trophy this year, COVID or not, you win.
If it doesn't end up being Alabama, let's say it is Ohio State. Okay.
Right.
These are the rules that everybody agreed to play by.
Right.
Okay. And now, when the Big Ten changed their rules to let Ohio State in, did the SEC and the ACC say we're boycotting the playoffs if you put Ohio State in? No.
So they kept their mouths shut.
So they've accepted it. So everybody's accepted the rules, and the champion is going to be the champion. Whether it's if it's not Alabama, am I going to piss and moan if Clemson wins it? If Clemson wins it, they're the champion.
Right. Even though if you look at the stakes between Bama winning and Clemson winning, they're tied 2-2 in the playoff era with titles and 2-2 against each other. Dabo could do something this year if he wins the Natty with Clemson. He'll do something no one's done since Nick Saban's been at Alabama. Look, you can beat him all you want to. You can beat him multiple times. No one's really overtaken him in anything. Dabo could do that this year.
Oh,
You know what
Ballard,
I'm saying? Like Saban's led in championships or streaks or something. Basically.
Ballard, you're smoking grass. If Clemson wins it, that means Dabo's won championships in 16, 18, and 20. He's won 3 in 5 calendar years. Saban won in 9, 11, and 12. He won
Well, I'm
3
saying like if you
4
look at in the playoff era, Dabo would have 3,
Oh, in the
like ever
playoff,
since the playoffs.
Okay, all right, all right,
Yeah.
all right, all right. Since the playoffs, yeah, because the
Yes,
other
sir.
ones were BCS, yeah.
Right.
What's
That's what I'm
interesting?
getting
What's interesting is these playoffs. If you go back and you look at who would the 4 teams have been had we still been using the BCS formulas,
Mhm.
it's the same.
Yeah.
People say Alabama shouldn't have been in 2017. If we were using the BCS formula in 2017, Alabama would have been the 3 seed, not the 4.
Right.
So, I mean, it is what it is. These are I think Alabama has a bye. I think unless Florida does something completely ignorant, beats them by 30 or something. I mean, if Alabama loses by 15, they're in. Okay.
Right.
I think the same thing happens to Notre Dame. Since Notre Dame's already beat Clemson, I don't care what Clemson does to them. I think Notre Dame is in.
Yeah.
Okay.
So D4.
However, a 2-loss Clemson is out. The only question I have, the only concern I have, is what happens if and here I just said don't do this, and now I'm going to do it.
Right.
The only thing I can see that would screw up the chalk is if something crazy as hell happens in Indianapolis and Northwestern beats Ohio State.
Right.
Then who's your 4? Because there's no way the committee is going to put a 1-loss Ohio State team with only 5 wins in the playoffs. It's not like it would be 10-1 Ohio State. It's going to be 5-1 Ohio State.
Right. Like you basically played half a schedule. You didn't even play a full,
And they were kind of talking about that this morning or last night, saying everybody is sleeping on USC. USC out west might end up 8-0 or 7-0, and the Pac-12 champion.
Pac-12, yeah.
And is a 7-0 Pac-12 champion better than an 8-1 or a 5-1 Ohio State Big Ten runner-up? I say yes.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's some stupid stuff that's going to happen, but it's not. Ohio State's going to beat the shit out of Northwestern. Clemson's going to beat.
Do you put Northwestern? If
Clemson's going to beat Notre Dame by 2 touchdowns. They're both in. Ohio State's going to win by 30. They're both in. Alabama's going to prison rape Florida. They're in.
So we got Bama, Clemson, Ohio State, and I guess Notre Dame.
Notre Dame, yeah.
With only 1 loss to Clemson, potentially, if Clemson wins, which most likely will happen because I think that they're going to – I mean, they'll have Trevor Lawrence,
Well, one thing the committee's not going to do is if Clemson and Notre Dame are both in the Final Four, let's just say the committee decides Clemson wins on Saturday, and so they say, you know what, Clemson deserves in. Obviously, they're the ACC champion with 1 loss. Notre Dame only has 1 loss. That's 2 Clemson. They deserve to be in. What's not going to happen is they're not going to be 2 and 3.
Right.
The committee is not going to have those 2 teams who just played meet for a 3rd time in the semifinals. That's not going to happen. Notre Dame would fall to 4 and play Alabama, and then you would have Ohio State and Clemson play out in the Rose Bowl.
Yeah. I still think it comes down. Look, I don't think Clemson. I'm just going to be real. They're a really good team, but they aren't what they've been the past couple of years. I just feel like even on games where maybe they didn't lose Trevor Lawrence or whatever, I still feel like compare them to Ohio State, compare them to Bama. I mean, you get what I'm saying? Like, they just haven't looked like a Clemson team like we've been seeing. They're still elite, but maybe not as elite as they've been the past couple of years. And I think if they get to the play, I mean, Ohio State could beat them. Bama could beat them.
I have felt like this twice in the last, I don't know, 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
I thought the 09 Alabama team was absolutely unbeatable, that there was nobody that could play with them, and they proved it.
Yeah.
I thought the 2016 Alabama team was unbeatable, and they were until there were 3 seconds left to go in the season.
Right.
So this year, I'm very nervous because I could see it go either way. They could be 09 and just nobody plays with them, or they could be 16. And they could be 16 in one game, one certain set of circumstances, one
onside kick.
Yeah,
That's what it came down to.
Yeah, it could just be, So, am I excited for Alabama? Yeah, I'm an Alabama alum. Do I want to see number 18? You bet. Do I want Saban to tie Bear with 6 titles in Tuscaloosa? You damn straight I do.
Mm-hmm.
When will I relax? When will I relax? When they hand him the trophy.
Right. Then we'll just take a sigh of relief.
If Alabama's winning the championship game by 21 points with 5 minutes to go, I'm still going to be a nervous wreck.
Right. Because it's going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna exhale until they put the trophy in his hand.
Yeah. And here's how I feel about Bama. This is probably, and I said this the other day when I was talking with you on here, this is probably the greatest Bama team that I've seen, with Mac Jones, with Smitty, with Najee. I kind of compare this to 2 years ago. Last year was a down year, especially for the defense, injuries and everything. But 2018 was really good. They made the title. Here's where I'm nervous. You can sit there and say all you want to. This is the best we've ever seen. This team. What happened was they said Bama was unstoppable and unbeatable, and that's where I'm nervous. Now, if you want to say they look like that, okay, but I'm so nervous to the point, just don't say they're unstoppable or unbeatable, because that's the narrative that they put on Alabama, and they took things for granted, and they got their butts beat by Clemson. And I'm afraid that could happen this year with Ohio State or whoever they play. If they just I just hope they don't lose their composure going into the playoffs and everything because of getting comfortable, just going with it and just being dominant every week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. You gotta, and Saban has to make the team. He has to keep them hungry.
Right.
They can't get complacent. Now they may all be talking smack and walking and wagging their fingers all over campus now because of what happened Saturday night in Gainesville. I don't see that game as making Florida any less dangerous.
Right. They're still really, really good.
In fact, it kind of pisses me off because now Florida might be mad as hell and out to prove a point.
Motivation factor.
Exactly.
Yes.
So
I would just as soon have had Florida win that game and not come into Saturday all jacked up trying to make a point.
Uh-huh.
Nah, I wish they would have blown them off the field, in all honesty. So they just so they were like probably how Bama is now. They're probably all walking around campus like, yeah, we got this. You can't say that, because if you get too overconfident, you're going to make the mistakes and you might end up losing to a 2-loss Florida.
Yeah. How you been, Rubber Nose? I haven't seen you in a while. Gators by 3. Maybe. That's possible. I think it's just, if anything, it's going to be close if Florida wins. If Bama wins, who knows what it's going to look like. I don't think Florida blows Bama out, though. No.
No. Either Florida wins by a single digit margin.
Yeah.
Or Bama wins by well into the doubles. It's not going to be It's not going to be Alabama by 2 or Florida by 18. That neither one of those is going to happen.
Yeah.
Look, Ballard, I'm going to stick with what I said for the Georgia game.
Mhm.
That once Bama gets a lead in the second half, Najee,
Right.
B-Rob,
Yeah.
and LSU's offensive line, which did nothing to the Alabama
They didn't
defense.
have an offensive line though.
They pushed Florida's offensive line around, and I think Alabama's offensive line will just manhandle Florida. And if Bama gets up by more than a touchdown in the second half, Pile Trash won't see the ball enough.
Right.
You know it.
I mean that's everybody says, "Oh, Saban's changed. He's changed, and he wants to score in the 50." And he has.
Right.
But at his core, Nick Saban isn't any different now than he was when he had Mark Ingram, when he had Eddie Lacy, when he had Trent Richardson. And that is get ahead of you in the second half and then squeeze the oxygen out of you. Slowly suffocate you to death. And what Kirk Herbstreit said one year after, I think it was after they beat LSU, and LSU had 2 snaps on the other side of the 50-yard line. He says they mentally break your will to compete.
Oh yeah.
They mentally break you down to where you're out there realizing we can't do anything about what's happening to us.
It was so cool what I don't remember if he said this like when he first got to Alabama. Actually, I think Saban said this, and you probably remember his introductory press conference when he first got to Bama. He said,
Right.
I've never wanted to play a game. We've never wanted to go out and play a game that we didn't want to win. What
Right.
I want every opponent to say when we play them, I hate playing against these guys.
I hate playing these guys, right. I hate playing them.
But now, see, everyone, they beat, like, Penn State beat, I think, Michigan a few years ago, right? Basically, if you pull off an upset over a top 10 team, top 15 team, and maybe you're ranked or unranked or whatever, we want Bama. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Trust me. You want Bama until you get them.
Look, Ed Ogeron got it handed to him because what you don't do? You don't poke the dragon.
Right.
Bilbo Baggins said not in the movie because the movie sucked. But Bilbo Baggins said it in the book, and Tolkien writes it down. He says Bilbo says it, and then the next sentence is like Tolkien says, and it became a common saying for Bilbo for the rest of his life. And here's what he said. He said, "Never laugh at live dragons."
Yeah.
Yeah, and 2-point conversion by Pittsburgh's good. It's now 23-15 Buffalo with 12:18 to play.
Oh yeah.
Is that I guess that's the only game on right now. Dude, those Steelers, man, they ain't played nobody. They finally lost last week, and now they're gonna, I don't know, probably lose again tonight. Ravens Browns should be good tomorrow night, though.
Yeah. The Steelers.
The Browns, what the hell are they doing 9-3? That's sneaky.
It's 2020.
Better than last year.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah. You might be right, Enjoy. Yeah. But I mean, all of a sudden I look up and it's been like 4 weeks since I paid attention to them, and they're 9-3, and I'm like, wait a minute, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
I actually mean this. Preseason, I had a feeling about Cleveland that they were going to be good. And now I wasn't expecting a 9-3 start, but I was like, Cleveland's going to be at least 7-5 at this point in the year. They're 9-3, and if they beat Baltimore tomorrow night, I mean, forget the same old Browns. They might actually be able to do something in the playoffs.
Well, now they drafted 2 or 3 years ago. They drafted the left tackle out of Alabama, Joe Thomas, real high in the first round, and Thomas got hurt. Missed his rookie season. and I think they have another Bama guy on their offensive line. I'm not sure,
Who
but
does?
everybody kept saying, just like Indianapolis, they kept the guys on ESPN kept saying nobody's talking about the Colts and the Browns. The Colts and the Browns are building the best offensive lines out there, and nobody's paying attention to it. Well, now Nick Chubb
Indianapolis.
behind these lines, and what's his name isn't getting sacked on the lake shores of Lake Erie, and
Oh, they got Jedrick Wills, I think, this year from Bama.
did they get well? Okay, so now they've got Bama players on both tackles.
Yeah. Wait, who'd you say the other guy was?
Joe Thomas, isn't it Joe Thomas?
I don't know, Joe Thomas.
Am I saying the wrong name? They
I don't
drafted him
know.
real high. They drafted him real high, like in 17 or 18, and he
17, maybe. I don't know.
you'd have to Google it.
Next Sunday night, the Browns and the Giants. 7 p.m.
That'll be interesting.
Eastern time.
Good grief.
Oh, everybody was real high on the Giants because look what they're doing. And
Hey,
then
I
they
was
laid
high on them. I can't lie. I was pretty high on them. I thought that after that win in Seattle, they would get on a streak, but
I know. I think they only got Jedrick Wills that they got this year. Now I know the Bengals got Jonah Williams.
the Bengals are
Bengals.
going to get Penny Sewell out of Oregon. That's what's going to happen. Trevor Lawrence is going to go to the Jets are going to go 0-16. We all know it by now. They'll get Trevor Lawrence, Jackson. I got a feeling Jacksonville's going to win a game. I got a feeling Jacksonville probably ends up at a 2-14, and they most likely will draft.
They're taking Fields.
Yes.
Yeah.
Penny
Mac
Sewell,
Jones.
third pick to Cincinnati, and then it all starts. Who's going to be the fourth pick? Who's going to be with the fifth pick? Who's going to be the sixth, seventh? Right now,
Who'd you say? Hold on. Who'd you say is going third?
Penny Sewell.
Oh yeah, from Oregon, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Great tackle. Really good tackle.
Amazing.
Oh, Jonah Williams went to Cincinnati. Okay, that's where he went.
Yeah. I thought he was with the Bengals.
Number 11
Yeah,
overall in
years ago.
2019.
He didn't play any last year, his rookie year, because he got injured.
Right. He got hurt. Okay. All right.
Yeah. I think number 4. Who do y'all think?
Jedrick Wills went number 10 this year
To Cleveland.
Yeah.
What I want to know is we're talking so much. Now, I can understand the first two quarterbacks being Trevor Lawrence and Justin Fields, and we're talking about Mac Jones, but the one thing I think we're not saying, or at least I'm not hearing, is him being quarterback 3 or even in the first round. First off, the guy, he's better.
Trey Lance.
North Dakota State, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what about him?
Trey Lance, I think he might be here in Atlanta. That or he might go to Carolina. I don't know.
The Falcons going to take a quarterback? You think?
It's not my first option, but I wouldn't be totally against us taking a quarterback in the first round.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I can't lie. I really wouldn't.
Could Bama beat a JT Daniel? Of course. We'd smoke him.
We would. If all we would have to do is blitz, and
JT Daniels is great, but come on. Oh crap! That's a dream scenario for you right there, Rise Up. But for me, being a Bucks fan, I'm pulling for whoever takes Mac Jones. I I don't want to pull for the Falcons. I don't.
Uh, uh,
Oh,
oh, of
crap.
course you don't. Of course you don't.
Whew. I'll
If we
pull for
took
Mac
Mac
Jones.
Jones, I would
Nah,
like it because we got Julio, Bama, Ridley, Bama,
Bama.
Mac
Yeah,
Jones, Bama.
that's a
But
good trio right there.
I'm telling you something. If Mac Jones is there somehow in the second round, which I don't think he will, I think Mac I think I don't know, Mac Jones I got a feeling goes late first round. But if he's still there in the second round, pick him up. No further questions. Pick up Mac
Right.
Jones.
Yeah. I
I
mean, if
want
he
Certain. I want Certain.
now we're talking about Patrick Surtain. How do we get
Yeah,
to that? Hold on. What did I miss?
I want Certain. That's who I
You're
want in
you're
round
just saying
one.
you want him on the Falcons, right?
Yes, I want him on the Falcons. Him and AJ Terrell. Yeah, I want that. That or we could get a Micah Parsons or that edge out of Miami. I
Yeah.
I think defense is a bigger need, but I wouldn't be against getting a quarterback in the first round.
I'm seeing rumors about Mac Jones could be with like the Bears or the Broncos, even though the Broncos just got Drew Lock, but I don't know what the
Well,
deal with
Drew
that
Lock
is.
had a pretty good game today.
Yeah.
He
What was
had
the
a
stats?
4 touchdown game, 270 yards. I mean, my guy, give Drew Lock a chance. I think the Bears are gonna. I think that the Bears are gonna end up possibly taking Zach Wilson out of BYU. That's what I think.
Yeah.
So, you think that the Eagles take Jamar Chase?
They could.
I would like that a lot for him. I think that would be an amazing pick. Pair him with Hurts. Where do you think Carson Wentz gets traded?
I don't have a clue. I don't even want to guess that. I
You know
really don't
what?
know, man. He ain't gonna
You
be
know
with
what?
the Eagles at least much longer.
He ain't gonna. The Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna go to the Colts. But I'm gonna head out, watch the rest of this game. We got ourselves a song bet. I'll let you know the details of it later in the week. Uh,
Yeah.
so yeah, we're gonna beat your buck. I'm not gonna say we're gonna beat your Bucks on Sunday. And
Whatever.
yeah, you better get ready. Your season's about to be spoiled, and I'm out.
Have a good one, Rise Up. What's up, Lincoln Schmitz? How you doing? Anyone else wants to join? Feel free to. I'll be making a. I'll try to make a preview video for the SEC title game. I'll premiere it a little later in the week. Tomorrow's Monday. And we'll try to get that in before the game on Saturday. I'll probably get it no later than Friday, if possible. I'm doing great, Lincoln. Thanks for asking, man. Yeah, I remember seeing you in the comments, man. Appreciate you showing up, man. And appreciate everyone again for an awesome year. Heck of a year on here, and looking forward to many more. And again, I do this for my career, but again, I care about all you guys, the people come along with you on the journey. So I love all y'all, and I mean that. What's up, sports expert? Who you guys think's got to be the next Auburn coach? Here's a quote real quick by Alan Green, the Auburn athletic director, on the firing of Malzahn today. Said, and I quote, after evaluating the state of the Auburn football program, we've decided that it was time to make a change in leadership. We appreciate everything that Gus did for the program over the last 8 seasons. We will begin a search immediately for a coach that can help the Auburn program consistently compete at that was the issue. You freeze. Maybe. Would not be surprised by that. Hookers. What's up, Nate? How you doing, buddy? Good seeing you in here, sir. Derrick Henry has 4 career games, again with the Titans, of course, with 200 or more rushing yards and 2 or more touchdowns. That's the most in NFL history, man. Henry's a beast. I'm telling you, go ahead and give him the MVP, man. I'm telling you. Lakers beat the Clippers 131-106. Hold on. King Henry, yeah, man. Tell you what. He earned that Heisman. He earned it. Everything he did at Alabama. Really, in just that 1 year in 2015, man. That's great. And he's looked great, and he's getting better every single year with, the Titans. Won't be on here too much longer. What's up, Nate? How you doing?
Yo, what's up?
Not much, man.
Pretty good.
Just
How are
hanging
you?
out. I'm doing great. What's up, Maddie Sims?
That's good. Well, I forgot. Yeah, I was at with streamer with you guys with that live reaction thing against Florida and stuff. Florida and LSU.
Yeah. Oh, you
Yeah,
talking about the show with Chess?
the Florida. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the only reason I wanted Florida to win that house like wouldn't go into the playoff, but that is no more. Well, for Florida for college football playoff, but do they have already 2 losses in that right now because of LSU?
Florida, yeah, they got LSU, and I think their first one
Was
A&M.
A&M?
Yep.
Oh, cool. But do you think Trask is still out there for the candidate, or is he like the top 10,
I think,
but not 5?
I don't know. I'm not ready to say whether or not he's still a candidate. I think he's still a great talent and a quarterback. And outside of that game on Saturday, he's done great this year. And I think he is deserving of it.
Yeah, it was just that one game. He wasn't that good. Not good, but he stunk. Well, not stunk.
Yeah.
Whatever. So, yeah, although he had like 3 turnovers or 3 interceptions.
Mm-hmm. You can join in, Lincoln. Anyone can. I don't care. Go ahead, Nate. Sorry about that.
It's all right. Yeah, 3 touchdowns. No, wait. Yeah, 3 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. That's not good for a quarterback. For not
Right.
touchdowns, but like 3 interceptions. That's not good. But that's only one game for the
Yeah.
Heisman thing. Um, but um, hey, so I've been watching some commercials that, like the Big Ten, for example, that they said Northwestern's trying to upset Ohio State in the college football, not college football,
Yeah.
Big Ten.
Yeah. Oh, I guess Nate left. How's it going, Lincoln?
So
What's up, man? What's on your mind?
hold on. Good.
Okay. You want to talk some football or what? I ain't got time for this. What's up, Nate?
It was an error.
Yeah, that's fine, man.
Not much. Yeah. As
We're
I was
having a
saying,
hard time
that'll
hearing
be
you, Lincoln,
hilarious
so
if Ohio State. It'll be hilarious that Ohio State lose to a Northwestern team, like a really good Northwestern team, but not good, but
they
like
could.
decent
They
one.
could very much. They
Um,
could very much lose. Anything's possible in
yeah,
championship
I mean, yep.
weekend.
Like, the Ohio State fans are so annoying in the college football.
Mhm.
Not the most, but just maybe the top 5 annoying fans in college football. Like they always say, "Oh, we're going to college football championship. Oh, we're not going to be by Clemson. Oh, whatever." I keep
Yeah,
saying this to Ohio State fans, but they won't listen to me because I'm a
yeah.
Michigan fan. Obviously that's true, but if you don't listen to me, it might happen. If you might lose to Clemson, you might not. So, see,
Ohio State.
I yeah. Yeah, sorry, you can go ahead.
No, I was just trying to make sure that we're on the same page. You're talking Clemson might lose to Ohio State. Is that what you were just saying?
No, I'm just saying it can go either way. If Ohio State beats Clemson, it can go either way with Clemson beating Ohio State. So
Keep
Who
moving.
is
it
this?
all comes down with who has the
Hold
most
on,
talent.
hold on, Nate. Let me mute you
Okay.
real quick. What's up, Jeff in the zone? What you got?
What's up, bro?
How you doing?
Hey, good, man. You guys?
Doing great.
That's
What's on
good,
your
man.
mind?
What's going on, guys?
Not much.
Not much. You guys watching the Sunday night game?
Keeping my eye on it. I don't really have it on, but I'm watching the
Yeah.
scoreboard.
Yeah.
Who's winning?
Right now we got the Bills.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's going on with the Steelers though lately? Like,
All the hype.
Wait,
I guess.
Sorry.
I guess.
I don't know why it took that long,
Wait,
but
Yeah. I didn't think like they'd lose to a football team, but I had a maybe Bills, but man.
Bills are legit.
Yeah, they are. They're contenders. Like,
yeah.
so. Hey, what up?
What's up, Maddie
Yeah.
Sims? How you doing, buddy?
And plus, I have Josh Allen on my fantasy.
Hello?
I did not kick him
Oh.
out. I promise. He left.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, I had double audio for a second. I'm doing
Oh,
well.
okay.
Good.
So, who's your guys' NFL team?
I'm a Bucks fan,
Oh,
being
okay.
down here in the Tampa area.
That's good though.
I'm from
Yeah.
Illinois, so I'm a Bears fan. We finally won for the first time in 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Took you long enough.
Oh my,
Yeah.
Pretty much.
slaughter!
Y'all see Jalen Hurts, man? I mean, he's looking pretty good. It was so funny when the Eagles drafted him. All the fans were so pissed off about the pick.
Yeah.
Now they're begging for him to keep playing.
I know.
It's crazy, man.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Gosh, I swear, if this errors keeps coming, I'm not gonna talk. Well,
We've already been on here an hour. Shoot.
dang.
how's it going, Maddie?
I'm doing good. How are you, Nate?
That's good.
Is the Big Ten still doing more conference games?
Fantasy league.
I don't. No.
Yo, how's fantasy going for you guys?
How's what?
Fantasy.
Shoot. Mine probably sucks right now. I'm not even sure, man. I'll be honest, I haven't really stayed much on top of it.
Yeah.
For me, right now, I am in the first round of the playoffs as the 4 seed, and I don't think I'm going to win this week.
No?
No. I think we're in a league of 10, maybe
Yeah.
12.
Yeah.
Yeah, some fantasies are playoffs now. I guess it depends on your league. So,
Looks like
Yeah.
I just
So did the Bills win?
there's 6 minutes and about left. So,
I need Nick Chubb to get me 54 points to win.
dang.
So I'm pretty much out of it at this point because
Yeah.
Noah Fant gave me a giant goose egg.
Yeah.
What's up?
So, yeah.
I mean, at least someone's in bed.
True.
Equals me.
What was I gonna
Josh Allen.
um,
Aw.
What was I gonna say? Nate, I know you like Nebraska and Michigan. Who do you like in pro?
Yeah, we don't talk about those teams anymore. They suck.
Wait, who's your NFL team?
This year's over.
Patriots?
Not yet, but just yeah. I mean, I'm done with the season. This season's rigged, and
oh
college
my
football's
gosh,
rigged.
Nate, stop.
Wait, who's his team?
He's a Michigan fan and Nebraska fan. I don't know who his NFL team is, but now he's starting to say this season is rigged. And I don't care if it's college or NFL. I don't want to hear this. It's rigged
Yeah.
bullcrap.
I don't either.
Wait, he's got a Tom Brady profile picture.
I was just joking, Ballard.
I know, Nate. We're cool, man.
Yeah. So, yo, who's your NFL team, Nate? All right. So one's a Buccaneers fan.
Yeah.
One's a Bears.
Yep.
I'm a Broncos fan. So
Nice, man.
tough year for
Congrats,
us,
man.
man. Tough year.
Yeah.
Injuries, man. I hate that.
Being from
Y'all got,
Chicago.
how's Jerry Judy?
Oh, he's been doing good.
I haven't really seen much of him, so I
He's-
don't know. I just know y'all drafted him.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Like he's done good this year for us. We
Yeah.
just don't throw to him enough, I feel. But
I was gonna say in fantasy, I have him on my bench. He
eh,
really hasn't done anything, but I don't think it's because he has drops as much as just he doesn't have targets more than anything.
yeah, I think they just like he's a rookie, so it's kind of hard for him, especially the team he's on. But
Right.
When they're starting out running backs or
Yeah.
wide receivers at quarterback.
yeah,
But we're gonna wait.
Yeah.
We're gonna try and push the Ravens Steelers game as much as possible.
I know. I don't get that. Hey, like
Bro,
That
did you
that
see
that
the
was
Lions today?
stupid.
yeah, Nate.
Sorry.
Oh crap! Are you
I
kidding
mean-
me with this?
What?
The Cleveland Indians are changing their name officially.
The Cleveland baseball team.
Yeah, I heard about that. You guys heard about that?
You know how stupid this is?
I know.
Oh, it could be offensive. Well, look, it's been that way for many, many years. And
That's the
now
thing.
you're changing. That's what's. I mean.
Yeah,
I think if they're gonna change their name, they should be like the Cleveland Spiders, like what they were before. That actually would I feel like be cool.
that'd
They
be
were called
dope.
Cleveland
Spiders
Spiders.
before that.
I would like that.
They were called the
I mean-
Cleveland Spiders.
Huh.
That's cool.
How about I got you one? How about the Cleveland Renegades?
Oh,
That'd be good.
Sounds
That'd
like
be
a
dope.
football team, low key.
yeah, it does.
I mean, I don't
It
know.
was a football team. It was the Dallas Renegades, and remember the XFL.
That's right. And
yeah,
then
I don't know what a Renegade is. I just said it though.
I'm with Jeff on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm trying to be a sportscaster, so I keep my mouth shut. But I mean, I still
Yeah, I don't really
just
talk.
I hate that it has to mix in with sports. That's all.
Oh, so I've been looking at some top 15 fight songs from college football, and like I personally like the not a fan of them, but
Mhm.
the
Oh.
A&M Aggies. I'm not,
Dang.
but
Bills got a first down.
I mean,
They got this game for sure.
Yeah.
It's in the bag. Steelers just got to get better though. Like,
Right. It was starting to look like how could they get better? I mean, they had that long streak going, 10 games or
I
whatever.
guess, but I thought they were gonna bounce back tonight. Like, I had
Yeah.
them in my pick'em, so
I don't know when I'm going live next, Lincoln.
but
We'll see what happens this week.
if
yo guys, just check the
if
private chat quick.
Jags- Well, are you talking about
Yeah.
the draft or what?
We hit the
Nate
2-minute
and Maddie,
warning.
do you guys have a channel?
Jim Kelly, number 12.
Deep in the hard
Yep.
text.
Well,
da, 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 da,
Bills
da,
could be
da.
contenders this year though. Like they were there last year.
Oh, yeah. They're good.
They're a good team.
Yeah, basically.
I just don't know if like how far they could go though. That's the issue with me. But Josh Allen's been having a heck of a year for sure.
Yeah.
Aggies.
I have a really fun fact about Michigan. They're kind of a copyright. So they copyrighted like in the late 1900s, 1976 ish. That they they stole the fight song for Navy.
Yeah.
I'm not joking.
Yeah. Hey, I think I'm gonna end the stream. It's getting kind of late. Appreciate all you guys coming on.
Thanks for
Yeah,
having me on,
sure.
Ballard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks for having me on, bro. Appreciate that.
Yep. Y'all have a good one.
Yeah, have a great
Happy
one,
New
guys.
Year's.
All right. Have a good morning, that.
Yep.
Hit.
See you guys.
See ya.